Sierra sent that tweet, man.
Yeah. I like them light-skinned guys. So yeah, that's probably.
What are you talking about? She has a baby with Future. Future ain't light skinned. What you mean?
Hey, man, that was a mistake.
What?
that was a Future mistake, and Future still. Hey,
she had many others.
She has like a second or third or fourth phone, right? And Future still has the numbers to those phones, and just going, "What you doing now?"
So that's who he be texting in those memes where you be looking at the phone.
Yeah.
He's Russell Wilson.
He's a Carlton of the NFL. He's just second a job.
Free Russell Wilson, man.
Russell said he been running away from bullies his whole life.
Let Russell cook.
Well, all Russell Wilson is, it just shows you where women are at different stages in their life. I promise you, Sierra would not date Russell, which was 20.
Really?
No.
What?
She wouldn't. Pre-future Sierra would not even look at Russell.
I promise you.
He wouldn't have.
Future made Sierra change her whole perspective, man. She had an internal paradigm.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Like, I need safe. Here comes Russell. I'll pick him.
I need a safe place. That's
He probably got some thug in his too, man. Y'all don't know him.
That's what I told you. I said, hey, you might find out he be doing some stuff.
Exactly, man. He may be living
He
life.
might have watched a thug movie, but I don't know about in him.
You're like, oh, you asked Russell Wilson, yo, name a thug movie. What do you think you're going to say? Friday.
He saw
Friday.
He saw Half a Menace to Society and got scared and turned it off. That's
Wow.
You know, Sierra put him on. I got the hook.
Oh, he said, no, you know what? He said, name a thug movie. Malibu's Most Wanted.
He ain't even do nothing but be successful. And y'all out here like, look at him being successful. See, this is why LeBron cannot get rid of his hair. Because Black Twitter is going to just roast him the whole time.
Hey, before Russell Wilson gets in the fight, he combs that.
No, he puts it in the man bun. He got put in the man bun.
That's what I'm saying, man.
All right, Chris.
Black community, man. We can't stand behind our stars, man, doing right. Welcome everyone to another episode of the Warmup. I'm here with the guys. It's me, Chris the Ruler. We got Deuce in the building. We got Space Chase, our regular guest, and we got a new guest, Chi Zulu Madu. Hey man, tell everybody what's up, man. Chi, tell them who you are, where you from, what you about, man.
Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for welcoming me to the warm-up. My name is Chi Madu, Nigerian-born, African-bred. Just living, trying to have a good time.
Cool. And if this is your first time rocking with us, this is the place where we talk about sports, current events, and everything else in between through the lens of Black culture. Hey, announcements. Again, if you here for the first time on the YouTube side, check us out on the Spotify. I'm gonna try to get more things going on the audio side with Apple Podcasts and all the other places, Podomatic, and so on and so forth. And if you're on the audio side, check us out on the YouTube, man. The links is in the description box on each platform. And yeah, man, we're also on social media, so flag us on there, man. Hit us up, tell us what you like, what you don't like, all that fun stuff. Engage with us, and we're gonna reciprocate the love. So, how y'all feeling? That's a general question to anyone.
Man. Good.
We good. Ready to get into these topics.
Man, y'all sound like a church right here. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all like a Catholic church, just out here, just quiet.
So,
yeah.
Let the Lord say it first.
So, we've been watching these playoffs. We've been watching the NBA so far the whole season, and some people got some things that they want to talk about. 3 things that they like, 3 things that they don't like, man. So we're just gonna go around. Everyone talk about either 3 things you either like or hate about what's been going on so far in the first round / second round. And we're gonna just speak on it, man. So Space, you got something? Space Chase, you want to go by Space or Chase or Space Chase?
Hey, just call me Space for now.
All right, cool. So Space, man, what you got, man?
So I mean, for me, 3 things that I hate in the first round so far. Well, I mean, shouldn't say first round, but pretty much each season in the playoffs is the refs. I just don't like the consistency with like these calls. Some of these calls Like they're not the same as in the regular season. I get it. They're saying, "Oh, it's the playoffs, so things are different." But I mean, if I'm used to playing a certain style all year for 82 games, it's all like body memory, like muscle memory. So I go in the game to play in the playoffs. It's the same thing. But then a player's getting penalized for just playing his game, and then that's no more fouls for that, or that's a flagrant, but you weren't calling that in the regular season. So that's kind of stupid to me. What I definitely like the competition I've seen so far. The fact that like the typical teams that were usually like 1 through 4, I guess like Lakers, usually like a top 4 seed at least.
Miami.
Huh? Miami, exactly. Miami was usually on the east side up there too. I mean, it's different. Like Utah number 1, nobody would have guessed that coming into the season that Utah would be like number 1 seed in the West. The worst Phoenix in second. So there's a shift in, I would say, the way the NBA landscape looks. So you could easily predict how the season was going to turn out. Like, oh, these teams are going to be top 5. These teams are definitely going to be second round or in the finals. Now, nobody knows what's going to happen now. So there's some mystery going on, to which I feel that's good for the game, NBA at least. So we'll see how that turns out. So that's it for me. Cool. That's what I like. That's what I probably like the most out of everything.
Okay, cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Hey, look, we know every year we talk about the referees, man. So I don't know what you're gonna do to fix that. Let's get some robots in there. So
I'm feeling you on that ref thing, man. It's like when they switched out Aunt Viv on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, man. One season we got chocolate Aunt Viv, the next season we got caramel Aunt Viv, and nobody says anything.
Exactly.
I'm supposed to just keep watching the show and not ask a question.
Yeah,
that's what they do, man. They switched out the refs, man. It could be frustrating. I feel you on that
one. My 3 things would be the Knicks had no business being in the playoffs. The Bucks are going to be a disappointment in the conference finals, and 3 the rest.
Hold on. Wait. You said the Bucks are going to be a disappointment in the conference finals. Hold on. So you're saying the Bucks is going to beat the Nets in the second round?
No, they're not. They're going to be a disappointment. I mean, hold on.
Oh, you said in the conference.
There's going to be a disappointment period. The Bucks are going to be a disappointment period. Switch it up. The Bucks is going to be a disappointment. But the Knicks,
I believe the Bucks have a strong chance of beating the Nets.
Yes.
Only because the Nets don't play no D.
Why? We shoot out the gym. Why?
Yeah, no.
Playing defense.
Look. There is going to be some games that they need to win where you have to play defense, and those shots are not dropping like. The Bucks plays defense though. Some of those easy shots they're getting on these other teams is not going to be the same against the Bucks. They played them in the regular season. I've seen it.
Oh man,
you know what? And the Bucks can match up defensively.
Yeah, they match up because Drew Holiday can play. Drew Holiday can guard Kyrie.
Oh, Drew.
Okay. Wait, what?
He can guard Kyrie.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can stop him. I'm saying that he can play good D on him.
I mean, James Harden. What you're saying, he can dress up and just stand in front of him. That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
It's wow.
Better. He can make it difficult for him. I'm saying he's gonna say, oh, he's gonna stop him from scoring 26 or 25, but on a given night, he could limit him to like a poor shooting percentage.
He's gonna make him work for sure.
Work for his basket
on defense, especially in the playoffs. Let's not forget how he did his performance when the Hornets went to the playoffs when AD was still there. Man, he locked up.
The who?
The Pelicans, man. The Pelicans. He talking about the
Pelicans. Who?
The Pelicans went because he made Dame and Seattle. We're talking about Dame work.
There we go.
Okay, I don't know, man. That's some hot takes right there. I'm glad I'm not the only one with hot takes. I'm actually mild on this episode. I'm gonna keep it conservative. But before I go through mine, I'm gonna let Deuce go ahead and get his off his chest.
Let me get this stuff off, man. For one, what I hate, disappearing home court advantage, man. Where is home court advantage? It's gone. It don't exist, man. I just read an article on the Ringer that said home team, away team, it's a 50-50 split, man. Look at the Clippers and the Mavericks. They forget how to play when they're home. The game is gone. Away teams always winning. It's never been this low in the history of the NBA, man.
I think it's because of COVID, though. I mean, before, the bubble, but then everybody came back. The Clippers, when you look, all I see is paper mache. That's what it looked like to me. Like paper art in the arenas. You got like cutouts. I don't know. I see people moving, but I can't tell them like, yo, is that like some kind of I Am Legend shit? So that mannequin out there like going crazy, like it's moving and shit. So I just feel like, because Dallas arena is packed.
Dallas is packed. Dallas, I mean, it's
That's
Texas.
Texas.
Bro.
That's
Texas and Florida, they
rules.
in the whole other-
What rules?
Hey,
COVID, Corona, yeah, give me another beer.
If you go state by state and you see like the lore guidebook, it's like this thick.
Yeah.
Texas, 2 pages.
Yeah.
they don't care.
Right.
But no, but you gotta love the chaos though about it though. If with the Clippers and the Mavericks, if that's the case, you gotta enjoy the chaos and make the best win on that.
But you know, Vegas is blowing their minds off of this, man, because the house is now winning right now, man. They're gonna empty out Vegas coffers with this playoffs, man. I think another thing with lack of home court advantage, man, you know, people would like to root for stars. Like Space said, he's down for LeBron when you ask him if he like the Lakers. Stars are getting injured because of this short season, man. And let's be real. If it was a showdown between like the Joker and Batman, we're not gonna watch that fight if Alfred shows up in Batman's place. And that's what's happening out here, man.
Hey man, young Alfred was a bad dude back then.
I mean,
Thank
yeah. Hey, speaking of Joker, hey, the Joker definitely bringing it for Denver without Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray was like the dude you'd think like, oh, Denver ain't got a shot. They've been balling and he's been balling out of his mind. He's probably gonna get league. Did he get it or they didn't announce it?
They're gonna announce it.
He's probably gonna get it because I mean they're going to the second round without Murray. Nobody thought that was gonna happen.
Yeah, he makes Austin Rivers look like. Austin Rivers is a serviceable backup point guard.
Yeah.
But he's making them look like a decent starting point guard.
No,
you know?
he's making the Knicks look like an idiot. That's what he's doing because he was on the Knicks earlier in the year.
He was. I don't know why.
And then they released him.
He's a serviceable guard. They needed a guard, man. So yeah, that's that. Ignorant fans. My other thing I hate, Portland is snoozing on Dame time, man. That triple OT thriller, Dame was making threes it was a layup. Brother, the dude, 55 points, 17 for 24, the NBA playoff record, 12 3-pointers in the game. This dude had 3 blocks. I don't remember seeing the 3 blocks, but they were there. All right, they were there.
They blocked somebody. They counted it.
Hey, they count blocks as deflections too sometimes. So I don't know.
Yeah, they do. It could have been. I went to the bathroom a couple of times. It was a long day.
He had a wee break.
Wee break, man. They need to give Dame some help, man. CJ forgot how to color between the lines as he stepped out of bounds on a key play, right? Nurkic fouling out, bro. Like, what is that about? I think he did it this last game too.
Yo, yeah, the supporting cast for him is kind of trash.
Nobody going to Portland, man.
CJ is supposed to be the second star on the team, and he doesn't show up when it counts like most of the time.
No, man.
He's going to Portland.
Nobody's going to Portland.
Move
He
the
needs
team.
Dame. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I would take Dame in the Lakers.
Ooh, I could accept that. I could accept that.
That he will never do that.
No.
He would.
No. Hey, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Never
That's a
let him do
lie.
that.
I promise you. Dame said all these athletes say the right things because they don't want to piss their fans and the team off. So they're not going to come out and say directly.
Who cares?
I'm gonna go because Dame said, "Oh, it's about loyalty and."
Who cares? Burn the jersey that you already bought.
He's saying that.
Go ahead.
He's saying that then because that's the right thing to say at the time.
Dame had opportunities to bounce, man, and he didn't do it.
No. I get that. No, look, see it. I'm not saying nay. I'm saying Westbrook. Westbrook had opportunities before to leave OKC too, and he chose to stay, and he took the money. Dame took the money because he got. Portland was the team that could offer him the most money with that Supermax. So he took it. But after that, when you make your money and you realize you want to win, they're going to go.
Gone.
He's gonna be gone.
He needs to, man. It's time because look at that in those multiple OT games.
Yeah.
Everybody, any Blazer not named Dame.
Yeah,
1 for 14, bro. 1 for 14.
Yeah, and he needs to leave Portland, go to LA, so he can get more TV time. Nobody watches Portland games.
Wants to go to LA.
Nobody watches Portland games.
So he's gonna go to the Clippers.
Ooh.
Nobody watches Portland. Oh no, nobody wants to play with those pandemic people.
What? The whole city's pandemic?
Huh?
The whole Clipper Nation.
Yeah, all of it.
Portland need to do something. I know they were talking about getting rid of Terry Sotts, man. I think this dude is an actor. I think he has IMDb credit because he's coaching like he's an actor on the Bird Box. You know what I'm saying? Like he's coaching blind out there.
He needs to go. He needs to go. Terry Sotts needs to go.
All right, man.
And the last thing I got.
Oh, go ahead. Take your time.
Some I love. It's returning to the NBA asshole, man. I love what Luka is calling out people on the Clippers. He stopped with the team. Next game, he's gonna be calling out people in the front office. Hey, Jerry West, going to suit up again. Come out here, get yours too. Luka is calling cats out.
What I like the most is that Pat Bev got to sit on the bench and watch.
He too little.
He like wasn't he wearing street clothes? I thought he wasn't even suited.
You know how you die in Call of Duty, you can respawn? He out of lives.
That's it. Yeah, he does.
And Trae Young, man. Trae Young out here.
He balling.
Big Apple.
Yeah.
Big Apple does sleep.
Hey,
just hit the Knicks night. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got.
Hey, New York had no business being in there in the first place.
What's crazy? Remember, Trae Young and Luka got traded, swapped.
Mm-hmm.
In the trade, they swapped.
Yeah,
I think Atlanta
they swapped picks. Yeah,
Atlanta picked Luka, and then Dallas picked Trae Young, and they swapped.
Yeah.
So the fact that they both balling, it's very rare to see that. Like, so you think like, oh, they will make the right move.
Yeah.
And they both.
How you think Sack's feeling those? I think Sack had a shot at Luka in that draft.
Who, Sacramento?
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have messed it up. They would have messed it up anyway. That's not.
Yeah, that front office is trash.
You don't want to
go to trash.
Yeah,
that's a destination, and afterwards, I need to leave.
Yo, that used to be my team too back in the day with Chris Webber and
Jason Williams.
Yeah, I was rooting for them to beat the Lakers, and they got robbed that game 7. That was crazy.
Yeah. So, all right, man, y'all doing a lot of hate, man. I see we got the hate squad on here. I'm gonna go with some.
Hey, we showed some love too, man.
I mean, it was like a compliment sandwich. It was like
in my veins.
Y'all was out here like, I hate Wesley Snipes' lips. Like, God damn. So,
have you seen how black he is?
I hate the black keys on my piano. Like, I was out here with the hate, man. Look, I'm gonna just come in with some 3 likes, because I don't know what y'all over here doing. First things first, man. Just like Deuce pointed out, the rivalry, just that tension. I don't want everyone to be all buddy. It's nice every once in a while. 1 and 8 seed maybe. If you 4 and 5, yeah, y'all better be going at it. If you 2 and 3, y'all better be going at it. It hasn't been a while since we've seen just teams be so chippy. And we got that in New York. I know you don't believe New York shouldn't have been there. Guess what? They're the number 4 seed. They're one of the best defensive teams in the league. They had Tom Thibodeau.
Tommy T.
Most improved player, Julius Randle. He's an all-star now. He got selected, and we was just like, how? Who's? Where he come from? And he showed us. I mean, playoffs he didn't show us, but regular season he showed us.
Wow.
So, I'm just glad New York Knicks fans shut up right now. That's all I can say.
But you saw how fun it was. New York was just
it was. Yeah, the crowd was a different vibe than like in most arenas. Exactly. When you look them in there, it's crazy.
Yeah. This is the first time we get to go outside to be inside New York.
Hey, however you get it by any means.
Oh,
the trash talk on and off the court. Julius Randle throwing the ball at Trae Young at the end of the half, Julius
Randle should have threw the ball at whoever braided his hair that way, man. I'm not a fan of that, man. I'm just not a fan. I love Julius Randle's game, but I don't like his hair.
You hear the hate? I'm over here saying,
it smells good.
Yeah.
I'm over here showing love to teams who are just showing that fire, like they want to win. Like, I don't want you to be friends on the court. That's you know what I'm saying. So I like that. That's something that we don't really see in today's game as much as we used to see back in the 90s and early 2000s.
Yes.
Another thing is, yes, these small market teams are getting all the love. Even if it's not the whole like public love, like the publicity, everyone wants to go and like, you know, run up behind them. I'm a Jazz fan now. In fact, Jazz, you know what I'm saying, with all the accolades they've had this season, no one's talking about them. Still,
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's gonna say that? Who's gonna say that they're a Jazz fan out loud in public?
Exactly, right? And I mean, I get it. I mean,
So-
it's the brand, right? It's Lakers, Cowboys, Knicks, you know, Pittsburgh. You know, like there's
Cowboys.
big name brands, and then you know the Jazz. It's a small market team. I
It
don't
don't
like.
make sense. They should have changed the name when they left New Orleans back in the day. There's no
Bro.
Jazz in Utah.
Bro, we know that.
None.
We know they don't have no
There
color.
is snow. There is snow and
Mormons.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
the same, the same thing could be said about the Lakers because the Lakers is in Minneapolis. In Minnesota is the land of 10,000 lakes. That's what they call the
Yeah,
Lakers.
that's why they call them Lakers. Yeah.
But
So they're the LA Lakers makes no sense either because they know I don't know any lake in LA.
they got a Lake of Stars, is what they got.
Oh,
Kobe,
wow.
Stars.
Hold on.
Shaq,
A Lakers
Jerry
star.
West,
A
Oh
lake
my
of
God.
Kareem. Come on, man.
Look, man,
Yeah,
the small
they-
market teams. The
Minnesota
small
who?
market, exactly. Small market teams are getting love. Phoenix Suns are getting love now. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against Lakers or any of those people, but Dallas is getting some recognition. Hawks are getting recognition now. Like
I
there's
feel
just
like
a lot
I
of
feel
teams.
like Dallas. I feel like Dallas had recognition since Dirk was there. They
But-
were like they had
No,
it.
they had it when Dirk was there, and then after he won that championship, he mentally retired. He was still playing and getting paid.
Yeah.
But
No,
he
no,
just
I don't
wasn't.
blame it on Dirk. I blame it on Cuban not wanting to pay those cats, man. Because every year Dirk had an entirely new cast.
I mean,
Every
Yeah.
year.
That's fine, but Dirk, since he's been retired, no one's been talking about him. Y'all remember Harrison Barnes? He went over there, he got all that money, no one heard from him. Seth Curry, when he was over there, he got a little bit of noise, but like it was nothing major. You haven't heard from Dallas since then. In fact, you was hearing about Houston more so because Houston still had James Harden.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's just good to see those teams get that kind of love, man. Even if it's marginal or you know it's basically recent events. Next year, y'all forget about us again. And then the third thing that I would say I like was obviously my guy Ja and the Memphis Grizzlies. You know what I'm saying? Pushing
They
it
showed
through
up.
the playoffs. Dylan Brooks showed up. Ja Morant had 76
the
points.
barge. The barge.
I'm telling you, I told you right now. Currently, Ja Morant is like a little ahead, definitely of Zion.
Hey, you ain't gotta
Ooh.
tell me. You ain't gotta tell me. I already
Hey,
convinced.
Zion is just a tight end playing basketball.
Saying he's Tebow.
See, man, no. Okay, this
Wow.
Zion playing back. This T right here. First of all, I can't. Hold on. Yeah, Zion is just a tight end playing basketball. That's all it is.
Okay, this guy got these
True.
takes, man.
Yeah, I can see why you say that, but yeah, I got you. I see that.
But yeah, man, I like to see that. You know what I'm saying? Ja was able to, have his coming out party. He missed it barely last season due to injuries. This year, he was able to at least make it to the 8th seed and at least take one game. Look, you playing with house money at that point. So I mean, I ain't mad at Utah. I hope Utah goes actually far in the West because people be sleeping on them, sleeping on Conley, sleeping on Mitch, sleeping on Rudy Gobert. All these people.
Hey, what LeBron say in the All-Star game? Why they got picked last?
Yeah, why they got picked last? I mean, Rudy Gobert got picked last because it was All-Star game. Nobody wants to see blocking for All-Star game.
Donovan
But,
too, man. They were
but
like,
Donovan, yeah, you're right.
LeBron was like, even the NBA Jam, nobody picked.
It's
LeBron.
true. Nobody was picking the Jazz. Nobody was doing that.
He was
in
right.
real.
He
Huh?
was right.
He was right.
I never played with Carl Malone.
Nobody picked the Jazz. And
I
you
know
did.
one person.
Yeah.
He was a Utah Jazz fan. I know one person. He
Well,
picked-
there you go. He just asked who are fans of the Jazz and why the Jazz moved to Utah with the name the Jazz.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay if they move out that city. I don't think they deserve that kind of, experience entertainment from minorities, considering how they treat black people. But that's a side topic. I ain't gonna get into all that. You know what I'm saying? Happy for Utah Jazz, but the rest of that state is trash. Yeah, man, that's my honorable mention, man. Honorable mention, man. Playoff P, he's still here. He's still Playoff P. He's almost hit the 50, almost hit 50, 40, 90 this season. And you know, he's actually doing his part on the team.
Patrick
they're
Beverly?
losing.
Yeah.
Patrick Beverly?
Paul George, aka Playoff P,
Playoff P,
aka Mr. Do Something, aka
Mr. Backboard,
Mr. Almost. That was last year. This year,
what is he doing?
He's basically doing his.
Let Luka get to the.
He's holding
Luka get to the rim.
His
what he did last year and the year before and the year before.
He's doing his part.
Mr. Donick, right here to the rim.
That's why I said honorable mention, because they're losing. But that's besides the point. It doesn't matter about the loss or the wins. It's about his performance in the series. It's a team game, so you know I'm gonna leave it at that. So I don't know, man. Y'all are spicy today, man. Let's move on, man. Cause y'all got a lot of this energy about the Clippers, Dallas, Luka, and all this stuff. You remember it's been rumored. It's alleged. You know, they dropped down on purpose to get Dallas so they don't have to pay LeBron. They got Dallas and Luka's been eating them a lot.
Hey, maybe they should have got to play the Lakers.
They should have.
They should have did it.
They should have.
Hey,
I mean, they should have.
hey, fight the beast when it's wounded.
Hey man, the war of attrition. That's basically the playoffs right there. So
that Kawhi laugh. Get down, like, oh man, shut up. So somebody get him a laugh coach, man. God damn.
Word.
Bro, man, y'all are on one, man. Luka, man, he's been injured though. You know, he got a little bit of an injury, slowed him down a little bit, man. Y'all thinking that's helping Clippers catch this break? I mean, they still down, but
yeah. Oh,
go ahead, man.
Still lost.
Hey man, Kawhi need to go to the rest of his teammates to go. You remember what happened to me in Toronto? Do that to Luka. Somebody step on this foot.
Oh, that wasn't in Toronto. That was in.
That was in Golden State.
That was in Spurs. That was in Zaza. You know, that was Golden State.
The cheap shot.
They need the Clippers need a Zaza right now.
Wow.
Hey, I tell you what. So the Clippers, man, I didn't know they were giving away money, bro. The Clippers gave away $64 million to this dude Luke Kennard, who ain't seen but like 10 minutes of playing time in the playoffs. They were like, oh, Luke can shoot the three, Luke can distribute because we need a point guard. I don't see him, bro. They just gave this dude six. I'm happy for him. Hey, get your bag. Secure the bag. He did that. And now he's chilling. He on the sideline playing Tetris, man.
Hey, man. If I can look good,
look.
Sign me up.
Yo, look. Last year in the bubble, Paul George said that, he had mental issues. He was depressed, XYZ. When him and Pat Beverly was there laughing at Dame,
hey.
I ain't see him look like he got no mental issue to me.
Bro, he was trying to find some light, man, in his darkness.
Yeah, but what light did he find this season? Because he still look the same to me.
Yeah,
I mean, he's still playing. He's not, number one, he's not underperforming. He's actually playing like he normally plays. He played throughout the season. You have your two.
Yeah, but dude, you
guys.
can't play like that though. If you're a superstar, you can't play the same way you're playing the regular season.
You're right.
Your game you have to increase your game.
But he's not a superstar.
Well,
but they treat him like a superstar.
That's my point. Thank you. I'm glad somebody said it. Thank you.
No matter what, okay, if you look at it,
thank you.
Batman, Paul George being Robin, that's still superstar status. So you should act like one.
Robin ain't no superstar.
Not necessarily.
Robin a superstar?
Nah.
No, I think Paul George is like a teen titan.
Yeah, exactly.
Robin.
Yo, and he's not Robin.
Baby Robin.
And he's not even Robin on Teen
He's second or third Robin.
Yeah, he's not even Robin on Teen Titan. He like what's that one? Ruth Boy? What's his name?
Man, damn, don't do him like that, man.
Because I'm looking at it, because Chris, honestly, what you see, bro. Like, okay, this dude three playoff games, right? 39 minutes, 23 points. 35 minutes, 20 points. 41 minutes, 29 points. Kawhi's balling.
What do you want? What do you want him to do?
Hit 30 points, bro. Help out Kawhi.
29 points. You complaining about 1 point, dude? Are you serious?
Look.
You know what? Luka's cooking everyone. Kawhi's every time he's touching Luka, he's getting cooked. Everyone's getting cooked by Luka.
Yes, that's the issue, Chris. It's
that's
not
a
just
coaching
about scoring.
problem.
It's about impacting the game. Scoring is one way. They preach. The Clippers is a great defensive team since Jordan and Pippen, two guards who are the best wing defenders in the league today, and they can't stop dude. They put Paul George on him, they can't stop him. Kawhi went on him, they can't stop him. Pat Bev was on him, he just swatted him away like a fly. And they put Nicholas Batum on him. He can't do nothing.
Okay,
there's no impact on that side of the floor for them.
So is that so just like the Portland team, is that a defensive? I mean, is that a coaching issue, or is that a management issue, or is that a player issue? Because you just said all 15 of these players can't guard Luka.
Well, I say it's a coaching issue because Lou has not assigned Kawhi or Paul George to Luka. He maybe in the switch he catch him, but he hasn't said, yo, guard.
No, he did last game. Last game, Kawhi was on him, but Luka was switching. He just picked because he
don't switch anymore.
Yeah, but he can't go. And they're going to try to fight over the screen. So if they can get over the screen, then they're going to try to do that.
If Kawhi's like this, claims to be the best player of all time, he needs to step out right now and call out Luka.
Wait. He claims to do what?
Remember when he got to left San Antonio, got to Toronto, he was claiming to be the best two-way player, offensively and defensively.
Okay, yeah.
So he's at the point right now where the Clippers are like, you know what, hey coach, cool.
They frauds.
I got him regardless.
They frauds.
Yo, they frauds, bro.
That type of guy. That type of athlete.
No, y'all not giving credit, man, because
the Clippers is frauds, man.
No, they are the best defensive team in the NBA, bro.
No,
their defense is so tight.
No,
they checking themselves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they self-check. The best self-checking team ever.
That's not a stat at all,
bro. They're pretenders.
So okay, so let me ask y'all this, man. The Clippers lose. It looks like they're gonna lose.
Oh, the team. What's the name gonna fire? What's the name gonna fire everybody? Bomber. He gonna fire everybody. Everybody getting fired.
Everybody, even Kawhi.
Yo, they gonna get fired. They gonna even fire the team from LA. The team got to move to another city. Maybe they should go. Maybe they should be called the Seattle Clippers or something. Go back to Seattle.
It's not gonna
happen. Franchise there.
Why does that sound like a Super Clips spinoff? The Seattle Clippers.
Something. Super Clips or something. I don't know. But they need to move. They need to get away from LA, go to their own city, so they can just get away from just the stench of just losing. And that franchise has just been losing for years.
Ever since Lob City. Yeah,
man, Lob City was still like pretenders because everybody had high hopes for them and they didn't do nothing.
I don't know what happened with Lob City. I would love to read that story.
You know what happened? You know what happened? Blake Griffin.
Yeah, actually,
Blake Griffin.
Yo, Blake. I mean, your big three was Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan. That says it all right there.
Yep, and Blake Griffin is soft, man. Like he don't like getting touched. That's why anytime he went against like a Rasheed Wallace type or a Joe Smith, Tyrone Hill, he was getting body. Zach Randolph was bullying him. And we're talking about him in the meantime. So like the dude was just soft, man. He just doesn't have that.
He is soft. Look at him.
He's a finesse player.
Nets dunking every minute he catches the ball, see him dunking, and he was
that's all he could do.
Just like a week before he got traded to the Nets for like a year and a half, he couldn't dunk.
But he was on a hospital bed, man.
No.
Yeah, that single line.
No, he wasn't trying to dunk because he was trying to get out. He was like, "Hey, man, bro, I lost it. I lost my magic. I don't know." And then they traded him. He went to the Nets. I found it, coach.
Exactly.
Psych. So yeah.
I think going back to your question, I think the Clippers need to find a trade. The only asset they have that's worth anything is PG. You know what I'm saying? Because they have him on contract. I think Kawhi, is at the end of his. They got negotiations.
If they lose, Kawhi is going to the Heat. I'm gonna call that right now. I feel like
Pat Riley is
gonna jump and try to grab him.
People keep saying that, bruh.
What?
He is not going to the Heat. Pat Riley does not play this low management BS. He does not play this.
he's
Oh
not
yeah,
gonna-
you can fly in from another city to come to practice. Oh, you don't want to? Pat don't play that, man.
No, he's not gonna play.
LeBron.
No. I'm saying that he's gonna. I'm not saying he might not go, but Pat Riley's gonna try to get him and let him know that hey, there ain't gonna be no load management here. So either you're coming or you're not coming. You get what I'm saying? So because the Heat, I just don't see personally that they can win with Jimmy Butler being the best player.
And I love Jimmy.
I like Jimmy too,
I
but
feel
I don't feel like he can be the best player.
Yeah.
And it's like Jimmy
What
is
happened,
just.
what happened to that? What happened to the other guy that was playing with that looked like G-Eazy? What was it?
Hero.
He
Oh, Tyler Hero, is
Hero?
it? Tyler Hero.
Or Duncan Robinson.
looked like a MGK and G.
Oh, yeah. One of them. You're talking about? No, you got to be talking about Tyler Hero.
Yeah, it's gotta be Tyler Hero.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think sophomore slump.
You thought he was gonna? Yeah, I guess, man.
Yeah.
Man, that looks bad. That looks real bad.
Bad.
Yeah, I don't know. This is my intelligent hat on, not me just trash talking about the Clippers and saying about how bad the franchise is since their incarnation. This is what you do. You mortgage the house to get Paul George. All the draft picks got sent off everywhere. You ain't got no picks for the next 7 years. Get them things back. Try to recoup. Cut your losses. Go ahead and trade.
Get it back how?
Trade away Paul George. Trade away
That's only
Kawhi.
one piece.
I don't think they can trade
They
Kawhi.
can't trade. They can't touch Kawhi.
Trade
Kawhi can-
everyone that you can trade. It doesn't
That bad?
freaking matter.
But
Trade
if they,
everyone you can trade.
Chris, if they do that, they're back to ground zero.
So
Because
what?
all you gotta do is just get back. But dude, they don't have.
So-
The team was assembled to win now. What's his name?
Steve Ballmer?
Yeah, he's
no
not gonna-
time to sit there to wait for a rebuild again.
It
Try to
doesn't.
construct
First
a
of
team
all,
for years.
this is what he did. He did the wrong thing. He did the same thing that New York Nets owner did when they got Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett and Darren Williams and all them.
Yeah.
Because he was just traded away the more because he was just going to buy him a team. You
Yeah.
can't buy a team. Number one. Number two, they're positioned to win now. They're not winning.
You can buy a team.
No, you can't. You can't buy a team. You can't assemble a team by buying players and then they just all of a sudden magically work. Like it just takes time.
Yeah, because the Nets are an anomaly. And you know what's funny though? When he bought the team, they had a good team.
Yeah.
They had a team to build off of.
Yeah, but this is my point, right? So you threw all the way space. You said that they're a win now team. What have they won?
I didn't say that they won now. I said they need to win now. So there's no way that they're going to start over to like try to rebuild for years again.
So
Try to come back again.
So when you say they need to win now, man,
Meaning they're assembled. Paul George said last season was not a
Championship or
win,
bust.
championship or bust.
Which is a
season.
lie.
Which is a lie. Because once they got assembled, everybody's like, "Yo, they're the favorites to win X, Y, Z."
King of New
That's
York.
out. So,
I-
what is
I mean,
this?
King of
season?
LA.
It's the win. Clippers is about winning. They
That's-
assembled this team to win now. It
That's-
wasn't about we assembled this team to possibly win in the next 5 years. That was not the plan.
I got you on that. The win now formula, they're not even making out the first round.
But what I'm saying is-
you're nowhere closer. No, I'm just saying historically, you're nowhere closer than when
Yeah.
you were when you had Darius Miles and Sean Livingston and Ola Candy on the court at the same
Yeah.
time. You're no closer. And you
Or
mortgage-
when Elton Brand was there.
or Elton Brand. Like, and the thing is that you basically mortgaged the house and draft picks just to be in the same spot. So okay, that obviously the plan didn't work.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's okay. Cut your losses, man. Send Paul George back to Indiana.
I know, but it's hard for them to stomach that. Like for them to go and trade him again, they're not going to get back what they lost.
Exactly.
No,
I
but
agree with
they
that.
get some first round picks.
Yeah, you can get
Hey,
something.
Who's gonna get, I don't know. I feel like Paul George's stock is just dropped. If he loses again right now, his stock is gonna be like so low. I'm not saying that team won't pick him up, but people are gonna be looking at this dude like, bro.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you think Paul George is better than Drew Holiday?
I would take Drew Holiday over Paul George on my team any day.
Okay.
He got more heart than Paul George. Paul George, when you look at him, you can just tell there's something about him that it doesn't speak leadership, bro.
He's not. They don't have.
It doesn't speak leadership. When he's on the court, Kawhi is the same way. There's
quiet.
nothing about them that speaks like I'm coming out here to lead my team to victory.
Yeah, it's a bad culture. It's a culture. It's not a winning culture.
Hey, Kawhi won with that style though. So
yeah.
Dude, you cannot count that win, bro. He didn't win. He won because of injuries.
Hey man, a win is a win.
Toronto he did, and the reason they got there, he didn't have to be the leader of Toronto. You got Kyle Lowry for that.
Kyle Lowry was he was the leader of that team. He just went there.
Hey man, look. I look. Kawhi won his championships. No matter how he done it, he's done it.
No, I'm not taking it away from. I'm not taking away from him. But to say that he won it without leading, he didn't have anything to lead against.
You're right. He didn't have. He didn't have to be.
Even if he was considered a leader, he wasn't leading them against anybody.
He's not a
Clay
culture
wasn't
setter.
playing.
Yeah.
Clay was out. Like, who was he leading them against?
I mean, Steph was still there, and I heard Draymond was still playing. So, but anyways, man. Anything else for us, man? Cause y'all really want to lean in on that one. Anything else y'all wanted to speak on? Chi, you got anything else you wanted to say? You seem like you.
Nah, I'm good.
You sound like you was depressed. You was like, man, Native American tear right there. It's like, look at all this trash going down the streets.
Hey, you know, I love Rondo. I love Rondo since Boston, man. Since Big Three in Boston, man. He's always been like one of my favorite players. I just like the way he plays. Him, Westbrook. But the Clippers have messed playoff Rondo up so much, bro. I seen him trying to transform, and they're like an Autobot trying to transform without any WD-40, man. He got locked up. He couldn't do it, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's because he's too close to pandemic P. Yeah. And it's that culture, man. He can't change that culture.
He's getting infected. That's what's going on.
He's getting infected, bro.
That virus coming over off of losing, just rubbing out on the man.
It's all over him, man. And then in the press conference after the last game, man, talking to Lou, and Lou said that Kawhi got tired. Now, granted, people are only human. They get tired. I got that. But that's something you shouldn't say out loud, bro. That's something you shouldn't give the enemy fuel. You know, that's in-house.
But not even that, bro. They was load managing before the playoffs. Dude, how do you load manage to get ready for the playoffs? Let's say you're rested, and they talk about you tired.
I don't get it either. Like, what's all that rest of? And this load management thing. Every time they say load management, I think like it's a dirty channel on Pornhub, man. Why is it load management, man?
Yeah.
Wow.
You rested to get tired. I don't get that.
I mean, it could happen, man. I don't know. It
happens. You just don't say it out loud. That's my issue. Okay. It happens, but you don't say it out loud.
Well, y'all was asking the question. See, this is the thing, man. Y'all get mad.
Nobody asks Kawhi tired.
they asked what happened. Like, everyone was tired.
Hey, go to the go-to. Our shots need to go in.
Look. Y'all don't like it when people grab their man bag and walk out the conference room because y'all keep asking these dumb questions, and y'all criticize them from answering the question and saying, "Hey, y'all was tired." What you doing being tired, athlete?
Wait, Curtis. You think load management is a bad word? What do you do when you get tired, man?
No. Load management just sounds like a genre on Pornhub.
Like
that's what it sounds like. I'm not mad at load management. They play a lot of games. The game is different. There's a lot of running. I'm not mad at that. My thing is, when you're in the playoffs, you're going against Dallas, who hates you. You beat Luka up last year in the bubble. You don't give them more ammo. I got it. He's tired. You keep that in the locker room. You try to come up with something, devise some plan, maybe give him rest somehow within the game. I don't know. That's on Lou. You don't say that out loud, man.
Maybe it's reverse psychology.
He ain't Phil Jackson. That's what he did with Kobe and Shaq. Lou is not Phil Jackson. And it's Kawhi Leonard. I don't think he's fazed by any, because Pop couldn't get to this dude.
Yeah.
He's not fazed by any of that.
Kawhi is a dude. They lose the game. He might feel it, but he ain't gonna show. He ain't gonna really see it on him. Like he took it to heart or anything. He's just gonna come out there staring the camera and be like, the same way he does all season. The same look.
There's more emotion in the Kardashian episode than there is in Kawhi Leonard, bro.
Wow. So, not only are y'all slandering playoff P.
That's a little Botox.
It might be.
That's a lot of Botox.
So
I don't want to crack. I can't laugh. I might
So
crack.
now, so you guys have been on this whole slander path, this whole episode.
No. I said something else.
Y'all leaned in hard on Rondo. Now Rondo got.
No, I love Rondo.
He got. What was it? He said he got contaminated or
Yeah,
compromised
he
by
definitely
playoff
got
P.
like that. Yeah.
All this bad. Now, man, y'all sound like he worse than LeBron. So let's move on to LeBron, man. This guy, right? He's on the way out. He's on the way out. He's the team is injured. He's injured. He got a lot of mouths on him and stuff. And first time in his career where the round one ain't looking too nice. We may not see him in the finals. So yeah, man, what is that gonna say for his legacy, man? What y'all think? Space, what you got?
Well, me being a LeBron guy,
There
I'm
we
gonna
go.
be honest.
It's
I'm
gonna
gonna be honest.
good. It's
I'll
gonna
be
be
honest.
good.
I'll be honest. I definitely expected more from him the last game. What's that? Game 5?
Game 5, yeah.
Game 5. I mean, while he is injured and the team is injured, I don't care if you lost. Just how you lost.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have gone swinging, shooting like, I don't care if you went 1 for, he got to take more shots. I don't care if he went 1 for 47 or some shit like that. He had to take more shots.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. So I know he likes to like get people involved and stuff, but you got to be aggressive in this space. Could it be age? I think the age could be kicking in. The injury, because he's used to recovering back in his younger days, like having these injuries, like a ankle sprain. He probably still plays, doesn't even take a game off. So, I mean, his age could be playing a factor now as to why he looks the way he looks now. I don't think like him losing like first round series does anything to his legacy being his 18th season. If it was like his 12th season or something, you could be like, oh, we were expecting you to do that. There were expectations this season, but they didn't meet it. And I mean, the injuries, definitely people realize that they've been out for 50 plus games together, both of them. So, I mean, it is what it is. And they are the 7th seed. So while they were favored to win the series, Anthony Davis going down, it wasn't looking good for them, bro.
Okay, all right. Well, that's respectable, man. It wasn't too heavy on the hate, man. Actually, that sounded very objectively honest. So I'm okay with that, man. Deuce, man, what you got? I know this your guy. This your guy.
I love LeBron.
See,
I love to hate him. I love to hate the player. I love to hate the player. He's easy to hate. But let me put it in context. I believe LeBron is one of the best to ever play the game. All right? Dude's smart, his physicality, everything. That's what makes it so easy for me to hate on him. It's fun, right? I think his best ever championship series is the one he lost against the Warriors when Kyrie went down. Love had his shoulder snatched.
The first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the first one against Warriors. The one that Warriors won the first championship.
He had every stat. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He should have been MVP.
Yeah, bro. He should have.
The dude slowed the game down and went to straight bully ball, man. That was the best, one of the best championship series I've ever seen.
Hey, Deuce, sorry. Just to say, that's an excuse to be tired.
That's an excuse to be tired.
He's tired. It's like Kawhi talking about he's tired, but he got help from Paul George dropping 30.
Boring.
Exactly.
Boring. I don't care what anybody says. Volleyball's boring.
It's boring.
No, it's boring, but I'm saying he literally was like doing everything like that whole, like a 3-game stretch or a 4-game stretch.
Yeah.
He was the only one doing anything.
So much traveling. Oh, it's LeBron. Let him go.
He did, but he was still out there balling.
Yeah.
And to Space's point, man, LeBron at this age and stage of his career, he can't. This dude is taking more threes in this first round he's ever taken in his career. He's an average. He averages like 9-10 free throw attempts a game.
Yeah.
He's averaging 3. He had no free throw attempts last game.
Yeah.
He's hurt. But LeBron's not gonna come out there and say it. The dude played with a broken hand the day that JR.
Infamous JR.
Dude, I was at the game, bro. I was at the game in the arena, bro. And I'm looking up like, yo, Bron got 50, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. LeBron was balling.
He was balling.
The JR gave it away. So his legacy is good, man. The haters gonna come out, they're gonna hate. I'm like, but Jordan never with him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My thing, yeah, he should have shot more, but that's LeBron. His biggest critique is his biggest strength. He gets the whole team involved. What I hold him accountable for, I'm not gonna hold LeBron accountable, but the thing I didn't like was the fact that he left the bench with 5 minutes left, bruh.
I didn't like that either.
Yeah, the Lake, they stunk that game. Sit in the stench with your team, man. You're the leader. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, be there for your dudes. And he left them hanging. That's and we know he's not used to losing like this. So I got it. But stay there. That's the thing that I didn't like.
Yeah, he should have stayed there for sure.
Yeah. I feel you. Chi, man, what you got?
Well, okay. I mean, it's kind of hard. Like when you go to LeBron legacy, like some people like to always compare it to Michael Jordan. I mean, for me, that's two separate eras, two separate times. So just keep it separate. That's just. I think his legacy is solidified. I mean, he changed. He brought back that Michael Jordan level type magic to the NBA that was missing for a little bit. But at the same time, could he have just, I don't know, like his game was a little boring. Could he have just shut up sometimes and
dribble?
No, not that. Definitely not that. I feel like he should have kind of like shut up sometime and talked to his teammates behind closed doors and just called it that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The fit out. Why fit out when you can fit in? To Kevin Love. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's like he should like, yeah, he should. I don't know, like in football, you have that. All right, everybody, like coaches, general man, everybody get the heck out. I don't know if he ever like solidified that moment for him, but as far as legacy is concerned, I mean, man did dope stuff everywhere he went. Man, chips everywhere he went. You can't take those rings away from him. So
that's true.
Yeah, I mean that's just that. Even though Kyrie Irving won the other one, Ray Allen won one, and
you see it? That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. You see it? I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna go back to what Deuce said about LeBron, his game, of how like people compare him to Jordan, and they wanted him to do more, but LeBron is more getting the team involved. What's crazy is LeBron has outscored Jordan in points, and he took way less shots than he did.
Hold on, stop. If I came into the league when I was 18 years old too, I would have.
Look. The dude outscored the man with less shots. Jordan took way more shots than this.
It's a completely different era. Handshaking was allowed back then.
I don't understand.
But what I'm saying, but it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that you're saying that, but you know what I'm saying is you're saying that LeBron's game, you wish he was more like Jordan. So what would have happened?
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
No. The Deuce was saying that people wish that he would his game, because people criticize his game because that's his biggest weakness, is also his biggest strength.
Yeah.
Because people say that he likes to pass the ball and all of that. What I'm saying is, imagine if LeBron might be the number one scorer all time, right? He could be. Imagine if he wanted to just say, you know what, I was just going to score the ball and I don't have to worry about rebounding or assisting. Because Jordan didn't have to worry about rebounding or assisting. Scottie Pippen averaged more assists than Jordan, and Rodman was rebounding everything down there. So imagine if he was just focusing on just like, you know what, I'm just coming out here, I'm just scoring. My mentality is just to score. Kind of like Kobe. Kobe didn't have to worry about assisting the ball. Well, Kobe didn't even care about passing the ball.
Nope.
Number one. So I'm just saying, if he were to do that, he would be like probably number one, like maybe last five years ago, maybe. I'm just saying.
I mean, those are valid points.
You know, I want to say something real quick to Chief's point, man. You're right. His game, LeBron is a brilliant player, but it is kind of boring. He's not flashy like Kobe and
I mean, no, he's not Kobe. He's not Kevin Durant. He's not Kyrie Irving. I mean, no.
Steph.
No. Like, it's like, oh, I see a little space. Hit that like speed burst button.
But you know what? I think you're comparing it now because people were excited seeing LeBron back in the Heat days, and when he was in younger days in Cleveland, people were watching him and like, what? People were like, oh my gosh, look at what this dude is doing. Yeah. You're looking at him now and seeing him playing, you're like, oh, his game is boring because he's not doing like crossing anybody over, but he was a high flyer and people were into that at the time. When he was dunking on people, and he dunked on like Jason Terry.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, Jason Terry.
And
Come
when
on
he
now,
jumped,
man.
he dunked
Jason
on
Terry.
Tim Duncan. When he dunked on Tim Duncan, and he jumped over that dude on the Bulls, like cleared him.
How old was
Remember
Tim Duncan? How old was Tim Duncan, dog? Tim Duncan.
It was on one leg.
Doesn't matter.
he was
What I'm
really
saying is, he jumped over that dude. What's that guy's name? On the Bulls. He like cleared his head. Like he jumped over him that game.
Not Gordon.
No,
not Big
somebody.
Gordon.
He cleared him from the side. He jumped like over the dude completely.
You know, with that though, I wish LeBron was a bit more meaner in his. I wish he had a bit more.
That's what I said. That's what I
nasty in
said.
his game.
If he was just say, I'm just coming to sport. I'm just coming.
But
To
not
sport.
even that. Just give me an extra layer of nasty. That's all.
You had to dunk the ball, backed you down, and shot it, or turn around jumper.
That's fine.
But he's so good at it, he don't really have to do anything else. And you're right. He may have a Tim Duncan style of play. Like it's very fundamental, or it's like it's not going to be over the above the rim. It's not going to be anything like that. I mean,
It's not. He doesn't have the best handles.
Yeah, and compared.
Hey, if LeBron James and Kevin Durant are on the same television, I'm watching Kevin Durant.
But I mean, even then, though, but like, they have different games. Like the games are
it's way different.
very different.
Because
And
KD doesn't really pass either.
He's just a scorer.
He's just a scorer.
Yeah,
KD
so
just come out. KD's definitely just. I'm just a hooper.
Hey,
So-
basketball's a sport where there's an IN team. I get it, but that's not LeBron. LeBron is a little boring, but he's going to be in Mount Rushmore. But yeah,
Who would you rather play with, LeBron or KD?
I'd rather play with KD.
I'd rather play with LeBron. No, I'd rather play with
Yeah,
LeBron.
Bro,
Hey.
what KD gonna do? Because if y'all get down, he ain't gonna pull you out.
Yeah, KD ain't doing
I'm not gonna pull you out if y'all get down. What are you talking about?
Bro, he's
not
actually
doing that.
done it.
KD's not
Hey,
doing
this
that.
is what KD's gonna do.
Yeah. KD not doing that. KD wasn't doing that, yo.
Which aliens are you using? Which aliens are you using?
KD wasn't even doing that in Golden State. You know who was the real person in Golden State? Clay.
Clay was
Clay
was that dude.
Clay Thompson
Clay is a killer.
Clay is the dude. Every time the Warriors was down,
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
every series the
I
Warriors
just-
was down,
Yeah.
Steph Curry couldn't be found.
Yeah.
Wait.
Durant couldn't be found.
One second.
Clay.
Didn't I just say that LeBron James owes his championship to Kyrie Irving and Ray Allen?
We didn't.
Isn't-
No, that's. I mean, that's.
Steph owing it to Clay. It's. I mean, we're not talking about Steph Curry being one of the best players in of all time. We're not talking about him as the goats of goats. We're doing LeBron. Now, if you're saying that you're given the option of KD or LeBron to play with, I mean, KD's going to sprain an ankle. I'm going to shine.
Okay.
KD going to sprain an ankle. LeBron James is going to leave in the fourth quarter, or God.
LeBron's gonna let you cook though. You know what I'm saying? LeBron's gonna give you the ball.
I'm gonna feel like
He's gonna see when you need the ball. He's gonna give it to you. He's gonna set you up.
If LeBron James gave me an open pass and shot the ball and I missed, I'd be like, damn. Okay, my bad. If Kevin Durant did that, I'd be like, get your skinny ass out of my way, man. I'll make the next shot. But
That means you don't respect KD.
Hey, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's not like you don't respect him at all. That's what I'm saying. It's not like KD, so like you can run over him.
Shut up before I tweet at you.
Which is true. Look at him and Westbrook. KD.
that's why I'd rather play with
personality
KD. I will
is
get
like-
my shine.
Yeah,
Westbrook
KD
did muscle KD. Yeah.
KD's personality is like that though. If I look at him and Westbrook, he's more timid than Brown,
Oh man,
in a sense.
that's hilarious. So I don't know, man. LeBron legacy is fine. Look, I'm gonna just keep it very short. The dude played for 18 years almost.
Yes.
The dude has Olympic gold medals. He has five championships, 3 different teams, Finals MVP, and everyone. Should have had another one because of the Golden State game that they lost. Bro, the dude plays through 11 months out the year, almost every year.
Yeah.
I'm not look. He lost because he's injured. So what?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
very very short and sweet. I'm not even gonna go
He
through.
won't be
all
back
that.
next year. He won't be back next year.
He'll be back.
LeBron?
He's
not
gonna
gonna
be
be back in
back.
the championship next year.
He'll be back.
You say he
I'm
won't
calling it right now.
he
I'm calling it
won't
right
be
now.
he won't be playing at all.
He won't be playing in the championship next year.
Oh! I thought you said that he's not playing next year.
Oh, no. He won't be playing the championship game next year. I'm calling it right now.
You know, I think another one of LeBron's faults, man, dude's basketball smart. But when I look at it, his most successful run as the team was with Miami. And he wasn't calling the personnel shots. I mean, he had influence, but you're not going to punk Pat Riley.
No.
In Cleveland, he was punking
Dan Gilbert.
And Gilbert.
Gilbert, yeah, but
No.
GM.
The GM. Oh,
He's in New Orleans now.
he's in New Orleans right now.
I can't think of him. But he punked him, you know what I'm saying? And LA, they're like, yo, LeBron, we need you to bring us back to some type of relevancy. The best LeBron teams have 3-point shooters, an array of them.
Yeah.
That's why Miami had Mike Miller. That's why they had Ray Allen. That's Bosh started shooting threes, man.
Chalmers
He
was
come off the bench to do that. Cats that LeBron really didn't want, but they knew how to build a team. That's why he won 2 with them. He's never won 2 with any other team.
That's a fair point. Yep. So, all right, man. Well, let's just go ahead and wrap this up, man. We've been in this for a good 60 minutes or so. Let's go ahead with the sign-offs, man. Douche, man, what you got?
Hey, man, remember, like, subscribe, leave some comments, man. We dropped some bombs in this one. What y'all think about LeBron's legacy, the Clippers, the Clips, them clip themselves? Listen, man, hope y'all enjoyed it. Come back, holler at us again.
Cool. Space, man, what you got?
Hey, man, just want to say thanks for having me again. Hopefully I could be back on more regular, you know. But like, comment, subscribe, like what Deuce said.
All right, man. Chi, man, what you got?
Man, the warm-up, thank you guys for having me on tonight. This was fun. It was so much fun. Hey, LeBron James, time to there, man. Just, embrace the ballness. And maybe you make some more points like Mike.
He said embrace the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I can't hate on that because, like, hey, you probably need to get it.
It's time, man. It's time.
Hey. Wow. Man. Yo, man.
I want to be like Mike.
There's a lot of hot takes, man. Well, I will say this, man. Thank you guys, Chi, your special guest, for the first time, man, for stepping in and giving us your energy. Space, man, as usual, is always good. Deuce, man, you there?
Hey, man,
But you know what, though? But you know what?
Not IKEA furniture.
I know.
Hey, man.
He went shopping today just for this. Dude came back. He had a receipt in the corner.
See, you should just had MLK. I had a dream speech in the back, man.
I should have.
So,
I might get that next time.
No. Hey, man, next time I should do something like that, man. Shoot.
I don't know, man. Just go wherever he go. Just drop the pin, the location.
This is the house. I'm not in the house.
It is a house. It is a house. I agree. It's a house.
4 walls.
Hey. For all we know, it's a U-Haul truck. Wallpaper. Hey.
But yeah, man, we definitely appreciate it, man. Let us know what y'all like in the comments, man. Again, feel free to follow us on the IG, on the social media. Trying to get the Facebook thing up and popping. So it's gonna be like a few weeks out.
Hey, rep your team, Chris.
Oh,
rep
the Grizzlies?
what you got? Yeah.
Bro, yeah. I mean, this
is
nothing. This is what I do. So, with that said, man, I'll let everyone go off. Until next episode, man. Later, guys. Peace.
All right, man. Peace.